fake. Third string grind, every snap, every rep, everybody talking first round, same names again. Danny in the shadows, finding value in the 10. Stopwatch ticking, notebooks full of ink. Missed by the cameras, but he sees what you think you didn't see. From small schools to backups with a chance. If there's a sleeper on the board, he already made the call in advance. Danny Savage, draft guru, breaking down the board like a pro really do. Late round legends, yeah, he's standing on the truth. Day 3, Danny turning pigs into proof. When the lights fade out and the crowd goes home, that's when the future gets quietly grown. 6th, 7th round, undrafted dreams. You can connect all the dots in between the schemes. Traits over hype, film over fame. If the league missed it, he's calling the name. Every year, gotta steal, every class got a few. When they go and show brand, Danny says, watch this dude. Danny Savage, draft guru. If it's sitting on the board, Jay's finding it too. From the war room to the long shot crew. Day 3, Danny, yeah, the legends coming through. Yeah. This is Danny Savage, draft guru. Let's go. Let's get into it. This is Danny Savage, draft guru. Let's get into it.
Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, draft guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button. Also, don't forget to click the notifications so you know when I go live. All right, we're going to be talking about a wide receiver. His name should ring out because he has a brother that's been in the NFL. His brother went like top 5. We'll be talking about Bryce Lane, wide receiver, North Dakota State. His Bryce Lance. His brother is named Trey Lance. He went like top 5 a couple of years ago. He played like 14 games, like his brother in college. And they were like, yeah, he's the number 1 pick. No, not in my world. But hey, if you would have told me Sam Darnold would ever win a Super Bowl, I would have bet you any dollar I got that he wouldn't. So hey, maybe this year his brother will get a Super Bowl. Just shows you what a good defense and a good running game can do for you. All right, we'll be talking about Bryce Lance, 6'3", 215 pounds. The kid can fly. He has 40 games underneath his credit in college, and he went off. The last 2 years, he went off. Last 2 seasons, he had 27 touchdowns. He was better off in 2024. 75 catches, like a little bit under 1,100 yards. He had 75 catches for like 1,163 with 17 touchdowns. Now that was in 2024. So when he came back in 2025, a little bit less, but his yards per catch were much, much higher. So in 2025, this kid had 51 catches for more yardage, like maybe only like 10 yards more, like 1,080 yards, 8 touchdowns, but an insane 22-yard per catch average. So crazy. He has prototypical NFL size you want in a wide receiver. He has jets. Granted, yeah, he has jets. I don't want to shit on this kid. I don't. I'm not as high on him as a lot of other people are, or because I'm saying like he didn't face a single corner that's probably gonna play on Sundays. Now he's big enough to beat the jam off the line of scrimmage, and he's big enough to go up for the 50-50 catch, and he's crazy fast where he can stretch the field. Now, what's going to happen, though, when he's lining up against NFL caliber corners on the other side of him? He got invited to like one of these bowl games, had a quiet had pretty quiet week, but he has the stats, uh, college wise. He has at least the genetics. His brother has good genetics. His brother's fast, sucks at throwing the ball, but it also shows you how many times have I said, once I give you a player, I wash my hands of it. So, am I saying all these other NFL teams have misused his brother, Trey Lance? I don't know. But what I've seen from him was straight garbage. But then again, Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl, and you can Google the pictures. There's snaps, there's pictures in practice of him playing defensive tackle when he was with the Carolina Panthers. So it just shows you, like I've said a million times, teams are more likely to ruin a player than develop a player. Listen, I'm just going off the top of my head. The Packers, the kid Christian Watson they have, I believe he went to North Dakota State a few years back. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, don't crucify me. But if I'm right, yay. But ask me something I did yesterday, but I don't remember. But I can remember something like that. So Christian Watson, I believe, went to North Dakota State. He's had a decent career with Green Bay when he is healthy or whenever he plays the Dallas Cowboys. I remember the one season, like he did nothing, but when he played the Cowboys, he had like 3 or 4 touchdowns. But like I said, Bryce Lance is a name to look out for. But in my opinion, I just think there's a lot much better wide receivers. He's good, but I don't have him as high as a lot of other players because I think it is wide receiver is a very, very, very sneaky, underrated class in this year's draft. And don't be shocked when you see about 5 go in round 1. So, me, I'm going to say I think he's day 3. Still not bad. Listen, I'm going to put some tape. It's going to be in the comments section because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. I'm going to do one more prospect and I got a couple of mock drafts to get to. Peace. Let's see if it shuts off.